going on, everyone? Here in Florida on vacation with the family, and I'm going to take you through a little bit of a warm-up and a workout I'll be doing here while on vacation, so hope you enjoy it. Welcome to my channel. My name's McCoy. I'm a 24-year-old currently living in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But right now I'm actually in Florida with the family on a vacation at the beach here. But just kind of go over who I am, how I got to be where I am, and what I want out of this channel. So, like I said, I'm a 24-year-old. I graduated from the University of Pittsburgh about a year ago in 2017. I got a communication degree, and I'm currently going back for my master's degree in wellness and human performance in the fall here. So that'll be about a 2-year program, at the University of Pittsburgh, like I said. So really looking forward to that. Kind of how I got there is I'm also a personal trainer and also going for my strength and conditioning certification here at the National Strength and Conditioning Association. It's part of their strength and conditioning program. So I'll be getting that hopefully this summer here, and continuing my career and my education as a personal trainer and hopefully a strength coach here soon. So I'm an adaptive athlete. I was born with a disability called Spina Bifida, and for those of you who don't know what Spina Bifida is, a disability where it affects how I walk. So I was born with a couple vertebrae missing in my back in the lumbar 3rd and 4th area, although a lot of my muscle tone and a lot of my movement kind of corresponds to the lumbar 4th vertebrae. So it's kind of where I'm at physically, like I said, I graduated from the University of Pittsburgh, so I've always really seen my disability as a huge positive, and for the most part, it's really never been a negative for me. And that's really what I want to get out of this channel. Born with the disability, I started playing sled hockey, which is a form of adaptive ice hockey for individuals with physical and cognitive disabilities at the recreational level, and then at the Paralympic level, the level that I was able to achieve, and very blessed and fortunate to be able to compete at. That is for individuals with physical disabilities. So, started playing that sport at 5 years old, and really didn't enjoy it at first. I was a 5-year-old kid, really cold on the ice. You're pretty low to the ice. You play with 2 hockey sticks with metal picks at the bottom of them and miniature blades, so you can use both hands, forehand and backhand, pretty easily. As long as you practice enough, and full contact. So even though we have disabilities and we're in sleds, it's full contact still. So that's a pretty cool aspect of the sport. So from about age 5 to 8 years old, I was just kind of getting used to the sport. Just kind of getting on the ice every chance I could get. Once I kind of got used to the sport and stopped crying, my parents could see that I really took a liking to the sport. And at about 8 years old, I saw the Paralympic team in 2002. Paralympic sled hockey team in 2002 win the gold medal in Salt Lake City, and that was kind of the catalyst for wanting to pursue a gold medal in the Paralympics for myself. So from age 8 years old to 14 years old, I traveled all over the U.S. and Canada, competing in every tournament and every game I could play with our Pittsburgh Mighty Penguins sled hockey team. So I still continue to play with them today. So at 14 years old, I made the junior national sled hockey team, now called the men's development sled hockey team, and under USA Hockey. So we were able to wear the USA jersey and travel all over the U.S. and Canada, playing against teams all over each country. It was a huge opportunity for me to not only learn more about sled hockey, get better skills involved in the sled hockey, but also to develop a lot of really close relationships that I still have to this day, which is honestly, I think, the coolest part of being in any adaptive sport, no matter what it is. Just to be able to see past your disability and push your body back past what it was really meant to do. So that's, like I said, the coolest thing I think about the sport. So from 14 to 16, like I said, traveled all over the US and Canada, and at age 16, I made the men's national sled hockey team. So from age 16 to age 20, I traveled all over the world basically with the men's national sled hockey team. So my first overseas trip with the men's national team was to Japan in 2011. And I can go into a little more detail with each one of these trips if you'd like me to in future videos. Just leave a comment, like on this video below, and we can get that going. So I went to Japan in 2011, Norway in 2012 for my first World Championships, and 2013 was in South Korea for another World Championships. And in 2014, I was extremely blessed and really fortunate to be able to travel over to Sochi, Russia for the Paralympics in sled hockey. So I was able to compete with the rest of our teammates there and win a gold medal representing the United States in Paralympics. So it was a really cool experience, one of the coolest experiences of my life, if not the coolest experience of my life. And from age 8 years old to age 20 years old, I really worked as hard as I could in and out of every ice hockey rink I could find, on and off the ice. I was training in the gym. I started lifting when I was 14 years old. With this adaptive sports and sled hockey and being able to achieve a gold medal in Paralympics, I kind of was able to experience the world of adaptive sports, really beyond just playing the sport itself. It really kind of taught me how to take care of my body as a person with a disability, and really see the importance of working out consistently, watching what I eat, and being as active as I can given what my body can do, and really focus on, like I said, what my body can do rather than what it can't do. So that's kind of the biggest takeaway I think I've gotten physically from adaptive sports, is having that confidence to push my body past what it can do, and really try to explore different adaptive sports, and really outside of sports, just kind of being as active as I can, given what my body can do. So from that, I was able to become a personal trainer with the American Council on Exercise for about a year now. And like I said, I'm going to be pursuing my strength and conditioning certification with the National Strength and Conditioning Association. So I'll be getting that this summer here, as well as starting in the fall at the University of Pittsburgh for my master's degree in wellness and human performance. So got a lot coming up, and hopefully this YouTube channel will be able to kind of take you behind the scenes and show kind of what it takes to get there, and what happens once I achieve these things that I kind of set for myself. So outside of sled hockey, which is one of my main sports here, after I kind of took a break from sled hockey here as far as the U.S. national level, and kind of retired from U.S. national play, and switched my focus over to para-canoe, which is a pretty new sport. It was introduced in Rio in 2016, and kind of switched over into that, and it uses a lot of the same muscles as sled hockey, a lot of back muscles, a lot of core muscles to keep you stabilized, and a lot of the shoulders and arms and everything like that. So it seems like a pretty good fit, and it's another power sport. I really like those quick, short, intense bursts of energy. So it seemed to really kind of fit the mold of how I kind of developed myself as an athlete through sled hockey. So it just seemed like a really good fit. And with this para-canoe, I really hope to compete in 2020 in the Paralympics in Tokyo. So it's another lofty goal, but I've got a pretty good, excellent actually support system behind me. Larry Joyo with adaptive kayaking in Pittsburgh. He runs an outfit called Dynamic Paddlers. You can check him out online at dynamicpaddlers.com, or at Dynamic Paddlers on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So he's my coach for that, and I'll be filming kind of behind the scenes stuff and kind of what it takes, like I said, to get to the Paralympics and that. And what I really want to focus on with that aspect of training is, if I get to the Paralympics, awesome. And if I get to win any medal whatsoever, it'd be awesome. Obviously being a gold medalist in one sport, I obviously want to try to get a gold medal in another sport. But the biggest thing I want to try to get to come across in this channel is that it's really not about that medal per se. It's really about the journey rather than the destination. That's kind of one of the big things I found out through sled hockey. Once I got the medal put around my neck, the gold medal, I had achieved my dream. And it was one of the coolest experiences of my life to have that gold medal around my neck and just screaming the national anthem with my teammates and looking up in the crowd and seeing my family really cheering along with me, and everyone was crying their face off. So it was a pretty cool experience, and I really thought about what it took to get to that moment rather than the moment itself. So those are kind of just a few of the things I want to get out of this channel. So if you want to see any more, feel free to leave some comments and let me know what else you want to see out of future videos, and hope to see you next time.